Well, hello there. I am Dr. Charlita Jones, and I am here to share with you today 5 things you should not do if you are denied a car loan after the pre qualified process. Okay, the very first thing that you do not do is cry. Okay, so you're going like, what do you mean, Dr. Jones? Well, you go on your online, you go to your bank website, and then they tell you the different things that you need to do in order to pre qualify for a loan. Okay, so you go through that process for your pre-qualification and you're excited. And so in the meanwhile, you haven't gone into the bank, you haven't spoken to anyone. You just went online and you just went through those little nice little steps in order to be pre-qualified. So you know you're pre-qualified. They tell you to go out there, go find your vehicle, and then return back to the bank. So that's exactly what I did. I did those steps. Took me 30 days. Yeah, it took me 30 days to find my perfect truck. I wanted a truck. So I had the keys to my new truck. They let me test drive it. Oh, it was so great. It was a wonderful experience. I even went to go get it inspected. It was a good truck for me. It was something that I needed, and it was my truck. And so my dealership where I purchased it was a small little car lot. I purchased filled out the paperwork with them. I got my keys. They let me drive the car to the bank because I knew I was going to get my check. Walked into the bank, and oh my gosh, I was denied. Ah, first thing you don't cry. I was upset, okay, because I'm telling you some things not to do because I want to save you some emotions. I was very upset and I cried, but I'm going to tell you not to cry. There's no need to cry because you get victory in the end because I'm going to tell you how you get victory, okay? So the second thing that you do, don't get upset with the bankers. I did get upset with the bankers. I went to 3 banks. I went to 3 of my branches because I was very upset and someone was going to help me to be able to get my car loan because I pre-qualified. They told me to go find my car, and that's exactly what I did. I went to go find my truck. Okay, so I'm telling you, don't get upset with the bankers. Don't even go there emotionally. It's not going to do you any good. Okay, so don't get upset with the banking representatives, and because they can't do nothing for you in the bank. A lot of stuff is done online. It's done in the back office, and they're not going to be able to assist you. They're going to get on the phone. They're going to talk to someone. It's just not going to work because whatever's in the system that denied you, that's what they're going to go by. Okay. The third thing, don't even bother going home calling the back office. I'm telling you, don't even bother because it's going to upset you more because in this environment, you have a lot of people that are undertrained, underpaid, and they overwork. And so a lot of times they're just not thinking outside the box. They're in this robotic mode, and so they're just gonna frustrate you. So I'm here to tell you, just wait until you get your appeals letters because anytime you're denied any type of credit or anything that you're applying for and they deny you, they're obligated to send you a letter in the mail to tell you why you were denied, and then you go through an appeal process. Now, I know for some of us, you don't have time for that. I needed my vehicle. It took me 30 days to find it, and I was ready for a car because I had been in rentals and I needed my vehicle. However, this is what you do not do because it's just going to frustrate you. And don't you dare run out and just go get a car and get a high interest rate and get yourself into a car note that you know you cannot afford. Breathe and take your time and do this. Wait till you get that letter. You're gonna get that appeals letter within 5 to 7 business days, and then there's a process that you do go through that can help you to be able to see victory and get your car loan for that perfect car that you took the time to find. And then the next thing that you do not do, absolutely, and I just shared this, don't get on the phone and fuss and argue with the telephone representatives or the agents that's in the back office. They're not going to be able to assist you, and so they're just not, because whatever was the reason why you got denied, that's what they're going to go by, and the only thing that's going to speak for you is what you put in that appeal letter. And then finally, what you do not do is, and I said it earlier, stick to your goal, stick to your guns. For me, I was fortunate because it did take me another 2 weeks. The process, it took them 5 to 7 days to get my appeals letter. I completed appeals letter along with something else, and I had to wait another week. But within the 2 weeks, I heard, and well, in the end, I did end up getting qualified for the loan. And although that, another thing, do not resubmit our application. They're going to tell you to resubmit, but do not resubmit, because if you submit, it's going to deny you again, and then that's going to be an inquiry on your credit, and then you're not going to be able to, because what I tried to do when they, which was my credit union, when they denied me, I tried to go and resubmit. I got denied again, and so when I went to another company to qualify, I could not, because they had denied me. So that inquiry was there. So whatever you do, don't do that. Although they would tell you to do that, don't do that. And so those are the 5 things do not do when you do a pre-qualification for a car loan, and then you go in ready to finish your paperwork and you are denied. I'm just trying to save you some emotional energy, and I want to provide you some wisdom on how I was able to overcome with some steps that helped me to be able to get my wonderful dream truck. And so I will show and talk about that in another time. But right now, I just wanted to encourage you 5 things not to do.